So further on the matter of spiritual causes to sickness and disease, one thing that's really important to understand is that medicine, pharmaceuticals, they cannot resolve a spiritual cause. They can mask the symptoms, they can give temporary relief, but they're not dealing with a cause. And so to have any permanent breakthrough with a spiritual root cause, there must be a spiritual breakthrough. That means identifying the root cause. That means renouncing, repenting, or forgiving, or whatever other spiritual action must be taken, removing that authority that has put that condition in place, and thereafter the breakthrough will come. And also to bear in mind, really importantly, when we hold unforgiveness and bitterness towards other people for what they may have done to us, or we jealous, or whatever the situation is, it's extremely important to realize that we cannot direct that to a single person. We have a soul, and that soul engages with everybody. It's not partial to one person or another. We may be able to restrain our bitterness towards people we love, but if we're embittered towards somebody, that affects our whole soul, and it has an underlying impact on all of our relationships. Eventually, the people that we love will start to be affected by the hatred or bitterness or anger or unforgiveness we have towards an external person. So forgiving and getting over the issues that we've had come against us is about self-preservation. It's about preserving our well-being, our relationships, our family. And if we don't, these things pass through into our children. They can pass through into our children, our grandchildren. A bitterness or a cynicism or an anger or a judgmental character, we can transfer these, because they're spiritual, they can transfer into people that are under authority, that we love or we spend time with. So there's huge danger when we do not maintain a pure heart and a good soul, no matter what the conditions we face in life. That's really important. And then I just wanted to encourage as well, a lot of the things that are causing our sickness nowadays, a lot of the things that are affecting our health, they are, situations we wouldn't normally actually consider. And especially some of these degenerative diseases that are affecting the elderly, things like Alzheimer's and those conditions. We have a lot of pollution in our water. We have aluminium, we have fluoride. These are things that research is now revealing that they are causing long-term and progressively degenerative conditions in our health. So I would leave no stone unturned in a search for what's causing something going wrong in our health. Especially as we get older, we develop patterns of eating, patterns of behavior, and our system starts to run down as not that functional. So you put those two together, you have a system that's not eliminating toxins and poisons, and a lifestyle that's creating more and more regularity of consumption of those toxins and poisons. So especially for elderly people, they will really need to consider everything that we put into our bodies, whether it's the water we're drinking, it's the food we're eating, it's the medication. Medications have got their own downsides to our health, and that should be those checklists that you get inside the medication. They should be read very carefully, because you will often find they are contributing to permanent and serious health. Probably one of the top 3 killers in the world at the moment is pharmaceuticals. So we should not leave any stone unturned when we are suffering a long-term and serious health situation.